Yeah, we're live there, and I got audio too. You don't know, but there's a bunch of people out there. And let's say hello to our good friend. Who do you have? Paul. Hey, what's going on, Paul? How you doing?
Well, how are you doing, Tom? And thank you to everybody who tuned in and who came out here live in our studio audience.
Whoa.
I love it. I'm excited. How about you, Tom?
Well, you know, I'm pretty good, but we got this guy in the middle of us. Say hello to the star of West Coast Ramble, Big Sandy.
Star? When did I rise to that ranking, star? I think we're on equal footing here, boys, right? Yeah.
Hey.
Well, thank you, sir.
Well, that's nice. Let's put us all up here. Hey, guys, you know, we've been doing this show for a while, and we decided to do it live in front of a live studio audience. So I think it's going pretty good here. But, you know, we got things to get to. Paul, can you please give me the rundown of what's going on here?
All right, folks. Well, first of all, we want to say that this episode of West Coast Ramble is sponsored by the High Roller Tiki Lounge and Betty Page Wine, Betty Page Rum. That's right.
Made with the ashes of...
No. It's good. But if you can't hear that creepy music in the background, we got none other than Deke Dickerson and the Whippersnappers live in the studio audience.
Hey.
All the whippersnappers.
That's right. We are going to have some trivia questions.
All right, trivia, yeah.
That's right. We also have a mystery guest. I don't even know who it is, guys.
Who could it be? I hope the guest knows who it is.
Me too, man. I hope they get here. We're going to have some more music. We're going to have a special segment called Hey, Big Sandy, where you get to ask Big Sandy questions.
Should we rehearse for that right now? The Hey Big
Should we
Sandy
rehearse
part?
it right now? I don't know. I think we'll be okay.
And then after he does that, we go, hey.
Everybody says,
Yeah, try it.
all right, we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey! There you go. Sounds like a live studio audience to me.
Weak.
Let's do it again. Let's do it one more time. All right. 1, 2, 3. There it is. And then after that, some questions for Big Sandy. We have everyone's favorite jokes, of course.
That's right. Okay, now, you guys have your jokes together? You know, Paul, you got your jokes?
I do have my jokes. Of course I do. It's the best part of the show.
All right, yeah. Hey, Big Sandy, you got your jokes together?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Wait.
I've been working on all the different other elements of the show. I think I forgot. I have a big folder of jokes. I live right down the street, though. I know right where they are. They're on my music stand in my studio.
Yeah.
I could. You know what I'm going to do? Let me call my personal assistant.
do
Maybe
that,
he can bring them over here. You've met him before, Gerardo. Have you met
You guys
him
remember
before?
Gerardo?
Let me give him a call if you don't mind. Pardon me.
Okay.
This is live internet. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Let me give him a ring here. Gerardo. Here we go.
I think I hear his phone.
Okay.
Bueno,
Gerardo?
es pronounced Gerardo.
What?
Es pronounced Gerardo.
Oh, okay, Gerardo. You know, I need the joke folder that's on my music stand.
Yolks?
Yeah, yokes.
Yolks? Like in the huevos?
No, jokes! Jokes!
Oh, sí. Jokes. You like play jokes with the poop Paul.
Oh, that's Pope Paul.
Sí. The poop tiene patillas y barba in his face.
Now look, just give me the joke folder.
Oh, I no see it.
It's right there on my music stand. I'll turn on the webcam. And
No, no, turn it on. No, turn on the webcam.
Why not? What are you doing there?
No, turn it on. I find it. Let me look and see.
Gerardo, what did you do to my
Es
studio?
pronounced Gerardo.
Look, just give me that joke folder as soon as you can. ASAP, buddy. Turn it off. That makes me sick. Look what he did to the studio there. Anyway,
You can't trust anybody nowadays.
I tell you
man.
what, he's going to, like I said, it's just right across the riverbed. If he doesn't get them there, he's going to end up in the riverbed. Anyway, Gerardo, everybody. No, don't give him a hand. Don't give him a hand. I'm sorry, Gerardo. Okay.
Gerardo. Well, hey, you know, that sounds, what do we got here on our list here? Now that we got ready, we got a band over here named Deke Dickerson and the Whippersnappers. Is that right?
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
I think the way these bits are going, it's best to turn it over right now to the aforementioned Deke Dickerson and the Whippersnappers.
Now here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, come on over to my house. Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, come on over to my house. Itty bitty kitty, catch me a little bitty mouse. There's a great big shotgun hanging on the wall. There's a great big shotgun hanging on the wall. When you shoot that mouse, he'll jump, holler, and squall. Now here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, come on over to my house. Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, come on over to my house. Itty bitty kitty, catch me a little bitty mouse. He's done got too old. That old tomcat, he's done got too old. He can't catch a mouse, he's done got too slow. Now here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, come on over to my house. Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, come on over to my house. Itty bitty kitty, catch me a little bitty mouse. On Xander now. Honey, don't you do me no wrong. I love you, honey, don't you do me no wrong. You're gonna wake up and find your big cat gone. Now here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, come on over to my house. Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, come on over to my house. Itty bitty kitty, catch me a little bitty mouse.
Hey!
All right.
That sounds so good, does it not?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I
man.
heard you mention one of the names, but just for the folks at home and in the audience here, give us the names of the Whippersnappers.
Absolutely. Over here on the bass, Mr. Xander Griffith. Over here on the guitar, Mr. Bert Avalos.
How long have you been doing working in this setup here?
I guess we've been together about a little over 2 years, but you know, with the pandemic and everything, it's weird because it kind of feels brand new at the same time.
2 years, three shows.
We actually managed to play, 5 or 6 shows.
That's pretty good, more than
during
most,
the pandemic.
yeah.
Yeah, more than most. Yeah. But yeah, so we're just kind of getting back into things.
Does it sound great in here? What? Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fun thing to do. I was joking, my only experience is thinking I'm driving down to Orange County to be on a TV show. It's going to be like Wally George.
Yeah,
and it is. It's
there's
exactly like the Wally
Not too
George
far
show.
from here.
There's a picture of John Wayne behind this curtain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wally.
Well, guys, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to say that, we do take donations on this particular show. So if you happen to want to help out with help Deke and his guys get back to Hollywood.
Or help buy an air conditioner.
We're stranded. We're stranded down here.
Yeah. So, in California, it's like $5 a gallon for gas. So, got to help them with gas. All right. There we go. Hey, so there's all of us. Hey, what are we going to do now? On our list here, it says we're going to do trivia.
That's
Paul,
right.
can you please dismount and find someone who wants to answer some questions to win a prize?
And you can score him on the dismount there, too. Right?
Hey, here we go. There it is.
Yay.
Nice.
We are doing. Hey, Deke, do you have any trivia? Do you have any trivia music as he walks through the
And
stage?
as you can see, no expense was spared with the graphics here. Please donate now.
All right, folks, here we are. For the first time ever, we have trivia on West Coast Ramble. I'm going to start with this young lady here I've never, ever met before in my life. Will you mind standing up, please, young lady? Tell us your name.
Abby.
Gabby?
Girl.
Abby Girl.
These are toughies, yeah.
Okay. This is Abby Girl. What do you do, Abby Girl?
sing. I sing.
She sings sometimes now. Do you have a band, Abby Girl?
Yes, I do. Abby Girl and the Real Deal.
Abby Girl and the Real Deal, huh?
Hey!
Never heard of him. Do you want a shot?
Do I want a shot?
Want some rum?
Oh, no, thank you kindly.
That's okay. We do have Betty Page Rum, sponsor of the show. Anyway, we do.
I think I can figure out someone who might appreciate it. Someone else who might appreciate it.
Someone else who might appreciate that. Who would that be?
Why do I feel like June Carter right now? Mr. Abby Girl.
All right, we're going to send some rum home for Mr. Abby Girl. That's for him.
Thank you kindly.
From Betty Page Rum, the High Roller Tiki Lounge.
I might change the whole picture right there.
Might right there. All right, we have a trivia question for you, Abby Girl. What is it, Tom?
Okay, Abby, you get to choose. Okay, we can do a Buddy Holly question, or you can do a American Graffiti from the movie American Graffiti. If you know that, we're good at some
He
questions.
loves
for
that flick.
Let's go for Buddy Holly.
Okay, I've also got some guitar player questions. If you know your guitar players.
Guitar players?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, we're gonna do.
I'm just as lost on all three of those. So.
Okay, Buddy Holly, here we go.
It's a turkey shoot.
Friends, you can play at home. Here we go. Abby,
Yes, sir.
Buddy Holly, what was the last concert venue that Buddy Holly played at?
Oh, I know it was the Winter Dance Party in
Yes.
Iowa. But what was the name of the venue?
I don't know. It was very beachy.
Very
Sounds like.
beachy.
Yeah, they had a ball there.
Oh, the such and such ballroom. The something. I don't. Gosh, I'm sorry.
Give her a musical clue, Deke, perhaps. He is. That's a clue right there.
Oh, the ballroom.
Yes,
I've
sir,
seen,
ballroom.
I've seen a playbill, the playbill with the Big Bopper and all this.
Oh yes. Okay. So you
So I might have guessed it in about 5 hours.
well,
Right, Abby Girl. Well, you got some rum from Mr. Abby Girl, but now, Sister Lex, tell Abby Girl what she has won, please.
yeah. Tell her what has Abby Girl won?
She has one. I'm just gonna pick one. Let's see. Aha. The Zinfully Yours. Oh.
Does Mr. Abby Girl like that sort of thing?
Sure.
What's
Betty Page Wines, once again, the High Roller Tiki Lounge. We thank them for giving that. Once again, give it up for Abby Girl, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Great. Yeah, Paul, find someone else who's got it. I got a couple more questions. We got more wine to give away.
Find someone else.
Yeah, find someone else. I'm sure.
I think
Raise
I
your
found
hand over
somebody
there.
right here.
Okay.
Hello, young lady. What's your name? Yes, you. Will you stand up, please?
She's a little shy.
What's your name, beautiful?
Opposite.
Hi, my name is Angel.
Well, welcome to West Coast Ramble. Angel, is this the first time you've ever watched West Coast Ramble?
No way. I always watch it. That's not the first time.
She's a diehard fan, ladies and gentlemen. Let her know.
Yeah,
Come
let
on.
her know.
That's a handsome T-shirt you got on
She's
there.
got the shirt on. She's got the shirt and the right attitude, folks. Okay. Angel, we have a trivia question for you. Are you ready?
Okay, Angel. Okay, you can do, and you can have, if you have, you can do a phone call or a lifeline to someone sitting next to you. But
Phone a friend.
let's do. I like that movie, American Graffiti. So we're gonna do an American Graffiti question. Have you seen that movie, Angel?
Yes, I have.
Okay, then this
She-
is good. What's that?
Actually, we had to stay with my grandma Billy while her and my dad went to go see that movie at the drive-in.
Go. Okay, here's the question. What year did American Graffiti take place in?
Take place in, not.
Well, it was in the 50s.
Where were you in
I can't tell you.
Where were you in 19? It rhymes.
Go ahead, ask me.
Angel, the American Graffiti took place in what year? And on the poster it says,
1962.
yeah!
How about that? Give it
Where
up
were
for
you in
Angel.
'62?
Where was I? Making you.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa!
It must have taken you a little while because it didn't work out till a couple years later.
It took forever for you to come out.
She was rehearsing. She was practicing. Oh, wow.
It took him a long time to come out, Paul.
All right.
Well, there you go.
In and
It's not
out.
the first time Big Sandy's made an audience wait. So there you go. Well, Sister Lex, what does Angel win over there?
Well, let me see. How about, this one with this beautiful art by Miss Fluff. It is a Merlot.
A Marlo?
Marlo, how low can you go?
I think there's a Little Richard rhyme there.
We'll give it up for Angel once again, guys. Thank you, Angel. All right, we're going to sanitize this thing.
Looks like Donna gets some wine.
We got some more questions, Tom?
Yeah, we got two more questions. This is
more
harder. It's for guitar
questions.
players. So
For guitar players.
they got to know their guitar players, okay?
Do we have any guitar players in the audience?
Or they know their musicians.
Or they know they're musicians? All right. I think I know someone who knows musicians over here.
Okay.
Hello, beautiful lady. What is your name?
Michelle.
Go ahead and stand up for us, Michelle. This is Michelle. Are you ready to answer a trivia question?
Yes.
All right, lay it on her, Tom.
Okay, you might need some here we go. Guitar players, here we go. Cliff Gallup played for this band. I'm going to give you a choice of 4 choices, okay? Cliff Gallup played for Bill Haley, or he played for the Flamingos, or he played for Gene Vincent, or he played for a band called Wham. Who did he play for?
I'm just gonna guess Gene Vincent. Not sure.
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
She got
There
it.
you go. She got it right, folks. I knew she knew her stuff. Sister Lex, tell her what she's won.
Let me see
A new
what we
car.
have.
New car.
Unfortunately, it wasn't in the budget, guys. Sorry. You got a 2017 Pinot Noir.
Whoa!
Wow.
Right.
From High Roller Tiki Lounge.
That's right. Betty Page Wines, High Roller Tiki Lounge. You want a shot of rum? All right, we're going to give her a shot of rum, too. There it is. Betty Page rum, ladies and folks.
All right.
All right.
Paul, I got one more question.
Well done.
One more question.
Well
One
done.
more guitar player question.
One more guitar
Yeah,
player
yeah,
question.
go find him.
Another guitar player question.
A lot of guitar player questions. All right. let's
Or
see.
just a music lover. You know?
Yeah, music lover.
lover.
If you've
All
ever
right.
read the liner notes in a guitar, the back of an album, you should know this.
All right.
Thank you, Deke Dickerson, for the music there. That's very charming. It's
I'm
wonderful.
trying to see which one of these guys do I want to ask here. Right here?
Yeah, the guy with the red cup.
With the red solo. He fills him up. All right, stand up, sir. Tell us your name. Santino. All right, welcome to West Coast Ramble Live. I gotta ask you too. Do you want a shot of rum? All right, he's gonna do it. You gonna do it right now? No, he's not gonna do it right.
Do it,
All
do it.
right, that's okay, Santino. Well, Tom,
Are you still on the clock, by the way?
Are you?
Take the fifth.
Takes the 5th. All right, not a 5th of rum though. Anyway, Santino, Tom has a question for you.
Okay, get ready for this, Santino. Guitar players. This guitar player is named Junior Bernard. And Junior Bernard played for one of these 4 bands. You get a choice. Did he play for Cowboy Copus? Did he play for Bob Wills? Did he play for Hank Williams? Or did he play for George Michaels?
I have no idea. I'm going to take a guess.
A musical clue,
Hank
perhaps?
Williams?
Well, you could stay a
Got
little
a
longer.
musical clue going on, maybe.
Yeah, stay a little longer. You can go.
Can I have the choices one more time?
Oh, sure. The choices are, here we go. Junior Bernard played for Cowboy Copus, Bob Wills, Hank Williams, or George Michaels.
Bob Wills?
Whoa!
Got it right, folks.
How about
Bob
that?
Wills. How do you feel, Santino?
Like a champion.
He is a champion, Sister Lex. Tell him what he's won.
Yeah, Lexi, tell us what has she won there?
You know what? You look like a rosé kind of guy. So you get this one here titled The Backside of Water.
Whoa, the backside of water for Santino. Thank you so much for participating, sir. All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are sponsored by the High Roller Tiki Lounge, Betty Page Rum, Betty Page Wine, and the Illegals will be playing at the High Roller Tiki Lounge in Solvang tomorrow night. So go on down to Solvang. All right, Tom, what are we doing next?
Well, thanks for asking, Paul, because we have our mystery guest coming up in a little bit. But
Mystery guest.
I heard he's at a football game right now. So what we're going to do is, we're going to let's take a look and see who's been talking online. Oh wait, hold on a second.
Let's check out the comments.
Is that you?
No.
Okay. Hold on a second. Someone's calling in right now.
That may be our mystery guest right now.
We might have our mystery guest trying to check in.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm looking at some of these comments.
That's
We
right.
got Raven Darkley is getting most of the answers here. Yeah. Susan Edwards digs the Disney reference. What was the Disney reference? I missed.
Backside of water.
Yeah,
There
I
you
wouldn't
go.
know. I wouldn't know that. All right. What else here?
I got a Jasmine saying, hi, Pope Paul. Well, hello back to you. All right.
Yasmin.
That's right.
It's pronounced Yasmin. And compliments on your Bucky's cap there, Tom.
Oh yeah, because I'm from Texas and I don't have any hair, so the cap works fine. There we go. Hey, you know what? We have our mystery guest. He's racked up and he's hot and ready to go, I think. Big Sam. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Did you used to work at Little Caesars? Where's this hot and ready to go? You've said that a few times now in our conversations.
I know. I only have a couple of catchphrases. It's from the show Police Squad, when he was going to tell jokes and he goes, "What about me? I'm hot and ready to go."
All right.
Yeah, but you guys are hot and ready to go. And you're going to do a song after we have our mystery guest. But our mystery guest is racked up and ready to go. Hold on a second. Could you do one?
Who could it be?
Do one kind of song
Who could
for
it be now?
Could you do this one musical hit for mystery guest? Deke, I'd appreciate that. Here we go.
I think it fits.
I think you played that the other night, didn't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Sandy, I think he's a friend of yours. Let's bring him on. Here is our mystery guest.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, from the Bell Furies, it's Mr. Joey Simeone.
Hey!
Hi, Joey.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Well, we're just having good times here. We're all hot and ready. Apparently, I thought you were going to be checking in from a football game. To the people behind the scenes, I said he's going to be calling from a high school football game in the rain. It looks like are you in the locker room? No.
No, I'm home. The game was a blowout. So when that happens, when a team goes up by 30 points, they do what they call as a running clock. So they just let the clock run so the game can end early. So I got home in time.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're home in time.
Really excited.
Well, I'm glad you're home in time.
I got home on time.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Did your team win?
Yes, they did.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, the running clock is certainly not running out on your career, Joey. I wanted to talk about this little patch of shows you did recently. I was fortunate enough to see a couple of them. You were on tour, supposed to do a show with Tiger Army out here, and that was canceled.
Yeah.
But that gave you an opportunity to do a couple of other shows here in Southern California. Can you talk just a little bit about those shows?
Well, since the Bell Furies aren't together anymore necessarily, I mean, technically, I want to do this thing now where I play with different people in different parts of the country. So, there's all these great musicians and a lot of them are friends of mine. And I turned 50 a few months ago and I was like, man, I'm 50. Like, I want to play with these guys, man. Like, what am I waiting for? So when that Tiger Army thing happened, I figured, well, I'm going to be in California. If we, play this gig, I'll book a few shows around it. So I called Deke. I called up my buddy Ozzy. I asked Bobby Trimble if he wanted to do some shows, and then it just kind of went from there. You know, I've never really done that kind of thing before because I've always had my band, and I was never one to like do solo gigs or, you know, play with different musicians. It was always the 4 guys in my band, you know. So now it's like I can play with whoever the hell I want, and it's actually been a lot of fun. And I get to play with all these guitar players and bass players and drummers that I love. And so yeah, man, the shows were a lot of fun. The Tiger Army thing got canceled, but that show at Secret Island turned out to be a lot of fun. You were there DJing, as you know. So, yeah, man, that's the kind of the plan now, is to play some shows in Austin randomly, play some shows in California, you know, with different people and different lineups.
Well, I wondered what the difference would be, because I saw you 2 times with the lineup that you had here in California with your friend Ozzy and Deke Dickerson and Bobby Trimble. And then within a week, I got to see you out in Texas with a completely different lineup. And the night before that, it was yet another lineup. But I tell you what, man, I wondered how different it would be. And then there are, it does vary a little bit, but the thing that comes shining through is you and your songs, and you pull it all together. So it worked in that way. And hats off to you for that. I mean, you don't have to take your hat off. But was that tricky to play, to go from one mindset with one set of musicians to the next night last weekend you were playing with a different set of people? Was that a tricky thing to do?
A little bit. Honestly, the tricky thing for me was, you know, I used to play some of the lead guitar in the Belfuries. You know, some of those guitar solos on the Lonesome record are me, and some of the guitar breaks are me. But when Mike joined the band, I let him play all the solos, and I just wanted to play rhythm guitar and sing and not have to worry about like fiddling around with pedals or trying to get like a lead tone. So I'd set my rhythm tone, you take all the leads, and I'm just gonna sing and play rhythm guitar. But in some of those, like when I play with Deke, like I was taking some of those solos. So sometimes we would be playing and I'd be like, oh man, I'm supposed to play this lead, you know? So that was probably the only tough thing for me, is trying to remember how to play some of those leads. But it was a lot of fun, man, too, because I kind of let go of everything sounding absolutely perfect and obsessing about like, you know, like who's, you know, like I just kind of let go and have fun with it, and let the people who are playing in the band on that particular night do what they do, instead of me kind of like trying to direct them to play this or that. Like, it was great playing with Deke. And he actually wanted to do a lot of the songs that I thought he wouldn't want to do. And he brought something totally different to it. And the same thing we played with Matt Codina and Eddie and Johnny Bowler in Vegas. It was the same kind of thing, you know, like maybe upright bass players that are a little more aggressive with the slap, a little less aggressive, guitar players that bring a different style to it. And it's a lot of fun, man. Like where I'm at right now with my career, as you call it.
I thank you for doing that and taking a chance at playing in different settings like that. Seems like you had fun with it, but you being adventurous like that is something we all benefit from. So thank you, Joey Simeone. I'm going to turn it over to see if either of my other partners have any questions. But before we go any farther, Joey Simeone, everybody.
Yeah, give it up for Joey.
Thank you.
I got a question for Joey. How fun was it to get some Misfits songs on people like Deke Dickerson and Johnny Bowler and stuff like that? How'd they take it?
Well, hey Deke, why don't you play us a Misfits solo, like really quick?
We are 138.
Note for note.
There you go.
Perfect. Hey man, the Misfits are the Misfits have been in like my top 5 probably favorite bands since I was in high school. So it's no joke to me, man. Like, I love that band. So anytime I can play Misfits songs, like, hey, man, I'm all over it. I'd like to actually. So I did a live stream that was, it was a Misfits and Belfury's theme live stream, and I played some like old like horror movie cartoons and horror movie clips and stuff in the background. And I called it Halfway to Halloween because it was 6 months before Halloween. So I would actually like to do that once a year, to do a halfway to Halloween show somewhere and celebrate that amazing band.
Yeah.
That's
You do, man.
That's one of my. It never gets old for me.
What was it like? So, Big Sandy kind of spilt the beans a bit to me. So you had like 3 shows with 3 different bands, but then were you spoiled, or was it bittersweet to have the original Belfury's lineup in Texas off your first album?
It was amazing, man. Like, I haven't played with Josh. I'm trying to remember the last time I played with Bobby Horton. I can't remember, man. But I mean, I hadn't played with Josh since like, I don't know, 2002 or something, So it was great. And what was really awesome about it, man, is he was freaking out about it. Like, he called me the next day and went, "Oh my God, I'm so like hooked on all these songs again." And that show was incredible. I've never played a show where everybody was singing along to every word. It was like, he was so jazzed on it. So that made me, that was very, very heartwarming. We've kept in touch over the years, but he didn't play upright bass for a while. I think I don't know if he got burnt out on upright bass, but he was just playing with bands, these like Texas country guys or whatever, playing electric bass. And he was such a good upright bass player, and it always bummed me out, like, that somebody that good would stop playing upright bass. So it was just great to look over and see him play, So, yeah, that was, and the same thing with Horton, like looking over and seeing those guys and just smiling, and then Trimble's in the back smiling. I'm smiling. It was like, it was awesome, man. It really was, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Robert?
People who
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Joey.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
were people that were that saw you. Some of the awesome people came down. People who used to see you when you were working with that lineup and playing around town. And there was some tearful moments. There was a lot of love and sentiment in the room. What a beautiful thing. That's something to be proud of, Joey.
Yeah.
I know you appreciate it, but maybe not as much as they did, because it was really something else.
Oh,
Jealous,
man. Yeah, it was awesome. It felt like an old Austin show from 20 years ago or something, like there was just a certain vibe to it. Plus, too, is like a lot of people, it's the first time they came out to see a show in a long time. So just to have everybody in there, like having a good time, I think that was part of it too,
I love it, man. I got one more question. What is next on the Belfury's or Joey radar? That's what I want to know.
We play with that original lineup. We're playing in Spain in February.
The Rock and Race, is that?
We're playing. Yeah. I wonder if I should turn this down. Does it sound weird?
No, it sounds
Sounds
great.
good.
I've never heard you sound better, Joey.
And then we play the Rockabilly Rave in England. That's going to be with that old lineup. And then I think I'm going to do the New England Shake Up with hopefully Deke on guitar, Trimble on drums, and probably Josh on bass. And then I got to get down to back to business of recording. I got to start recording some of these songs that I've been writing. So I have a lot of different ideas of how I'd want to record them and where I want to record them, but I have to start recording. I can't like sit on these songs for too much longer. I need to get them out of my brain.
That's exciting, man.
So that's the plan for me. I hope to start like figuring out where I'm going to record it and stuff probably over the next month or two. So by early next year, I want to start recording.
Is that a solo Joey album or a future Belfiery album?
It'll be a solo record, but there'll be some Belfuries on it. If for some reason I start working on the songs and recording it and think, you know what, I just want to use these guys on every song, then I would just call it the Belfuries again. Just because if it's them and me, then it's the Belfuries. I mean, all the Belfury songs have always been mine, but you know, man, a band is a band, and there's a lot of contributions those guys have made that I would never take full credit for all those for those records or those songs. So, but there's a lot of people that I want to play with. So I'm more about like whoever would fit the song is the person I'd want to use.
Well, I know we'll all be looking forward to that, won't we, kids?
Yes, sir.
And Joey,
Thank you.
thank you for popping in here. I know you're busy with family and friends out there in Ohio. That's where he's at right now. But I tell you what, I have to say something that I count you, Joey, as one of my dearest and closest friends. You're very precious to me. Thank you for taking the time to be here. So proud of all you've done, and just proud to call you a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Simeone.
Give it up.
Thanks,
Joey.
buddy.
Thank you. Have a good night. Great show, guys. I'm glad you guys are still doing this. I think it's a super fun thing.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thanks,
Give it up
Joe.
for Joey once again,
All right.
guys.
Yeah, Joey, there we go. All right.
All right, Tom. What do we got going on next?
Well, funny you should ask, because we have Deke Dickerson. He was talking a lot about Deke Dickerson, and I'd like to hear another song, if you don't mind.
Me too.
Driving all the way from North Hollywood. Hey, Deke, how you feeling so far?
Doing great. Having a blast here. And if you don't mind, I'd love to do this song that it's on our new record. I brought copies of the record to hold up on our television show, and I forgot to bring them inside. But we shot a video for this. It's a very interesting video where we almost fell off a side of a mountain in my 1960 Cadillac. But you can go on YouTube and watch this. The name of the song is Wild Wild Thing.
Well, let's hear it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
I was born on the breeze, raised beneath the trees, and the night the courthouse burned, they lost my name. I've got hot blood inside this mountain of pride, and you're fooling with a wild, wild thing. Go tell your mama you're fooling with a wild, wild thing. I've got memories so unkind, there's scars on my mind. Cheating women and good booze are all I sing. I'll hurt you till you cry, and I'll ramble till I die, and you're fooling with a wild, wild thing. Go tell your mama you're fooling with a wild, wild thing. Well, I never knew my dad. Sister, she went bad. Started from good seed, but got stumbled out the weeds. Go tell your mama you're fooling with a wild, wild thing. You can't fool me with the sight of your fancy city lights. Just another country town to me. I'll put on my walking shoes and I'll leave you with the blues. And you're fooling with a wild, wild thing. Go tell your mama you're fooling with a wild, wild thing. Well, I never knew my dad. Sister, she went bad. Started from good seed, but got strung out by the weeds. Go tell your mama you're fooling with a wild, wild thing. Go tell your mama you're fooling with a wild, wild thing.
Man.
Thank you so much.
That's really great, man. As you were playing that, a few different things were going through my mind, Deke. We just had Joey come in as our special guest, mystery guest. You here. It's a funny thing that I know you do this too. Sometimes some of us kind of romanticize the past. We wish we had lived in another time because there's all these great artists that were still walking the face of the earth, and that we all grew up absorbing and just kind of wishing we were there. But I tell you what, I was able to remove myself for a moment, and I thought, well, these times are just as great. It might not seem that way to us, but to other people, I think, man, that's fantastic. I think you're better than ever. And that song, I'm thinking that just is up there with certainly one of your best things you've done.
I appreciate that.
But I think it stands up there with the ones that we idolize. So Deke Dickerson, everybody. Yeah,
Thank you.
That's
thank
the
you.
truth. That's the truth.
And the whippersnappers.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, and it's funny. I used to have this band called the Dave and Deke Combo.
Yeah, man.
And I'll get 21-year-old kids coming up to me at my shows now saying, I always wanted to see the Dave and Deke Combo, but I wasn't old enough. I'm like, what? So yeah, they're pining for those glory days of the 1990s,
But just like the ones we look up to and idolize, I mean, they had their heroes, right? And that's just the way it goes. It's just like, man, the beat goes on, and these guys are continuing that beautiful pattern here, and we're happy. We're lucky that he's doing it, I think. Are you with me on that?
Hey.
Glad to be here on the first live audience West Coast Ramble doing our thing.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having us.
All right, guys. So here's what I got to do. What is our next segment here? Our next segment is Ask Big Sandy. But hey, Big Sandy, you know
Hey, Big Sandy.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that.
Well, you know what? I got a problem because your camera just froze. Can you?
Can we reboot it?
Okay, I can. Yeah, he's doing that. Watch. See, look. Here's what it looks like. He froze.
Wait. If a camera is going to freeze, that's not a bad pose to be frozen in, right? Frozen forever in time. Let's see that again. No. That'll be my new promo shot there.
Yeah. Okay, so I can fix that in a second. But Deke, you know what you're gonna have to do? You're just gonna have to play some intermission music while I fix the camera, please.
Oh, I thought we were okay. Well.
Can we do this?
Intermission music. It's a live show, folks. You never know.
Here we go.
Give it up for Deke and the Whippersnappers, guys.
Thank you very much.
Well,
A little
Deke-
number called Besame Mucho.
I love
That
it,
was
man.
great.
Well, we have a little downtime here, and you are my guitar geek idol. Can you tell us a little bit about the guitar you brought out tonight?
Well, you know, I'm a big fan of both Merle Travis and Scotty Moore. And if we have any guitar geeks watching, you'll know that, you know, Merle Travis was the guy that invented the thumb-picking thing that we love so much. And Scotty Moore played with Elvis Presley early in his career. And they both played Gibson Super 400 guitars. I always wanted a Super 400, but they're expensive. You know, to buy a real one, a real 1950s one, they're like $30,000 now. So I had a pair of original P90 pickups. I had some original hardware, and then I got this body. I got this body and a bunch of other stuff, like in a, you know, a hoard buy.
What's the body?
The body was made by a guy named R.C. Allen, and it was an unfinished body, but it was an 18-inch wide blonde body. And so I said, I am going to, Xander. So I said, I'm gonna make a Super 400 replica. And so I had another guy, because at this point, R.C. Allen had passed away. So at this point, I had a very great guitar maker who used to be in Los Angeles, now he lives in Nashville, a guy named Terry MacArthur. He's the guy that made my double neck that many of you have seen me play. Although the Whippersnappers have said they've never seen me play the double neck. It's true. They're too young.
They haven't been to enough Deke shows yet.
That's right. But Terry MacArthur made the neck, and he painted and assembled the whole thing and put it together. And so I wound up with a really nice-looking guitar that cost me, you know, less than 1/10 of what a real one would have cost.
Hey,
And I also don't worry about, you know, taking it out to gigs.
That's awesome, man. What's up, Tom?
Well, I hate to interrupt, but someone wants to know how tall is Deke? Ashley, I don't know why, but you look really tall.
7'5".
7'5".
Coming in a 7'5"
with the heels.
The studded heels tonight. I love it.
Whoa. Hey, man, thanks, Josh, camera guy, Yosh. That's a good shot there.
No, I'm 6'2", but yeah. Good thing
Nice.
you are off mic, Xander.
Well, Xander, what are you doing, sir? What bass are you playing right there?
I'm playing this here brown one.
This here brown bass.
He doesn't really know the brands. He has a couple different colors.
White and brown, right? Anything else?
I also have another brown one.
Another brown
I have a
one.
brown one, a brown one, and a white one.
2 browns and a white. All right, sounds good to me.
Man, this is really fascinating conversation here. Are you sure this is a live broadcast? Because it seems like a dead broadcast.
It's dead right now. It's a little bit.
Okay, friends, I'm going to be honest with you. Big Sandy is going to England tomorrow, and he has to check in on his flight right now. So that's what he's in the other room. He's checking on his flight. You know, we have like professional musicians on this show, and that's what they have to do. So please bear with us. In the meantime, here's what you could do. If you're at home, we have hey Josh, can you put a shot of the bake sale, please? Yeah, show us a shot of the bake sale.
Sister Lex.
Now, here's what's going on. We got this bake sale here. Now, if anyone wanted to buy something for anyone in the crowd, or let's say you wanted to buy something for Deke and the Whippersnappers for their ride home, all you got to do is Venmo and give us a comment. Say, hey, I just bought a cookie for so and so. That would work. So, help us out there. Yeah. Look at that, man. What a nice spread you got. That's great stuff. So this is high quality. You're giving back to the people. So if you wanted to get like Paul a cookie or a Malamar or something like that they have over there, you go for that for the bake sale. If there's someone in the crowd that you wanted to get something for, please do that. Hey Yosh, can you show me the crowd?
Let's see this beautiful live studio audience. There they are.
Are you still alive out there, studio audience? Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, now while you guys are deciding what confection you would like to get for the people, Deke, man, I hate to put you on the spot. Man, do you have another bullet in the chamber that you can fire away for us?
Well, Big Sandy's right here. Are you coming back? Or
Is he coming back? Oh, come on back, Big Sandy. You good? Everyone, hey, Big Sandy.
There
Let's
he
bring him
is.
back. Okay, and it's funny that Big Sandy's coming back because we're actually going to do the next segment here is called Hey,
Hey.
Big Sandy. Everyone on 3, please say Hey, Big Sandy. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I have to be honest here. Tom, I was not being straightforward with you. Actually, I had to go check. I've been betting. I have a bit of a betting problem, and
Betting, oh.
yeah, I had to go check in on one of the races I bet on.
All right.
I
Did you win?
I won $3.
Hey!
No.
Okay.
Betting on the no, I'm telling you, man. People laugh at it, but betting on the turtles can pay off sometimes. Really. Okay.
All right.
So hey, Big Sandy.
There you go.
Hey!
You have to settle up on that shot there a little bit, Big Sandy. I just set that camera up, so you might settle that up there.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, just move to your right.
What? Oh, the other.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Okay, hey Paul, can you
Yes,
please
sir.
can you please dismount and find
I will.
someone who has a question for Big Sandy here?
Oh,
little
all right.
little hey, Deke,
Right out of the chute there.
Deke, oh,
Right out of it.
okay.
Now, I don't know though. I think you've been on West Coast Ramble before. Please stand up. Stand up really quick. Have you been on West Coast Ramble before?
Yes, I have.
What is your name, young lady?
Janet.
All right, Janet, welcome back to West Coast Ramble. Now, I understand you have a question for the one and only Big Sandy. What is your question?
Hey, Big Sandy.
Hey, Janet. Good to see you.
Who was the founder of Sun Records?
Well, I tell you what, that's a toughie, Janet. Most people don't know the answer to this question, but a music historian like myself, and I think maybe Deke. I'm not even sure if he knows this though. But friends, it was Sam Phillips.
What in the name of holiday?
Now, I have spent many, many hours studying this. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I say, you mean this is the same guy that did Holiday Inn?
I'm sorry.
One more time, Janet.
The same guy that did Holiday Inn?
Yes.
same guy.
Yes. That is the same cat. Why? Did you know him back in the day or something?
No, I'm not that old.
Oh.
That's great. So, hey, Paul, do you have a prize for this?
We do
for James?
now. Janet, would you like a blue or dark blue large T-shirt? Which one do you want? They're both from the High Roller Tiki Lounge.
Hey, look at that.
The dark blue. You got it. Also, you get a West Coast Ramble sticker.
Whoa, hey, look at that. There we go.
Give it up for Janet, folks. Let her know.
All right, that was a toughie now, Fritz. Let's
Okay.
see what other.
That was a tough one. All right.
Yeah,
now,
Let's see who else can put me to the test here, huh?
another question. Oh.
Yeah,
well,
take
all right,
take
we're-
down Big Sandy. Come on.
We're gonna
I
go
think he
for-
just
hard
doesn't
one.
want to walk too far.
I don't want to
think
walk
that's
too far. Yeah, I'm going to take the lazy way out here. All right. Young lady, what is your name?
Hi, Betty.
Betty!
Now, Betty, rumor has it you have been a producer on West Coast Ramble. Is that true?
Yeah, right, kind of near the beginning. Maybe not so much a producer, but I've definitely been on the show before.
Tell the folks what you helped West Coast Ramble do.
I helped with the virtual Viva broadcast.
There you go, folks. All right. Now, do you have a question for Big Sandy?
Hey, Big Sandy.
Hey, what's up?
Betty. So, I was wondering what your favorite beverage is.
Oh, that's a toughie. That might seem like an easy question. Well, it might seem like an easy question. I didn't know I was going to be getting thrown these hard balls here. But because of the answer, I don't always remember what my favorite beverage is. And I've been drinking for a long time. It started with baby formula. And then, anyway, let me just get to the answer. I'll tell you what. A lot of people might not know this. Like I said, this is a toughie. Well, I know Chato is tequila. Am I right?
Sounds about right, but if it is, that's why you don't really remember.
That's right. It's not like you have a song about it or anything.
All right. Yeah, all right.
Give it up. All
Come
right.
on,
There's
guy-
Betty.
man.
That's another good question for Big Sandy. Now, do you want an LP, a sticker, or a T-shirt? You want an LP? All right. You get a Pope Paul and the Illegals when the stars come hurtling down. LP
Why are you
for
laughing?
Dial back sound. There you go, buddy. All right, Tom, I think we have a few more questions, right?
Yeah, we got time for a couple more questions. Let's
Couple
go
more
for this. Here we go.
questions. We got blue hair, don't care, in the back.
Oh, look at that.
All right, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Jane.
Welcome to West
Hi,
Coast
Jane.
Ramble, Jane. Give it up.
Be easy on me.
All right, now there's no pressure, but I hear you have a question for the one, the only, Big Sandy. What is your question?
Hey, Big Sandy.
Yeah?
I'm changing out front end suspension in my 55 Ford F100. That's turquoise. Can you tell me how to go about doing that?
Oh.
Tough question. Tough
let's see.
question.
It's not tequila.
Oh, Big Sandy, come on, man. I
It's
thought
not,
you knew
it's
this
not
stuff.
Sam Phillips. Let me think for a second. Okay. You know, it might be a good idea to ditch the kingpin suspension. I'd replace it with the independent suspension off of a Crown Victoria.
Oh, yeah, like a police cruiser.
You have to weld in a couple of brackets, but a Crown Vic is definitely the way to go.
Thank you, Big Sandy.
Wow.
What a good question. Now, would you like a T-shirt, an LP,
How'd you
or
know
a
that,
sticker?
Big Sandy? I didn't know you knew all this
I
stuff
didn't
about
know I
cars.
knew that either.
Wow, that's amazing.
We have two High Roller Tiki Lounge shirts here. You want blue or black? Blue. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, have we...
And they get the sticker for free, too. All right. Now, I believe
Yeah.
we have time for one more question.
Paul,
Is that
we
correct,
got,
Tom?
We got one more. We got time for one more question, please.
Well, this guy is
one more
very
question, okay.
eager here. All right, all right. There you go. He's standing up. What is your name, sir?
Orlando.
Orlando. All right, welcome Orlando here to the first ever live West Coast Ramble. All right, sir, you've been thinking long and hard. What is your question for Big Sandy?
Yeah, hey, Big Sandy. I'm a little anxious.
Sam Phillips.
My dad's going in for a heart bypass. Should I be worried?
That's a tough question, Big Sandy. What do you got, man?
Oh, Lord. Well, there's certainly cause for some concern, but it's a fairly common operation. They probably have him on atropine right now, which helps. And then they do a midline thoracotomy, strip the Sadamus vein, but just make sure that the surgeon doesn't puncture the myocardia, and everything should be fine. Friends, I think he's in this day and age, he'll be in good hands. I think everything will be okay. What do you think about that, friends?
What about it, folks? Give it up for Dr. Big Sandy. How do you feel, sir?
Much better.
All right. Well, we're going to give you everything I got left here. You got an LP, a sticker, and a shirt. There you go.
Hey,
Thank
Big
you,
Sandy,
sir.
I gotta ask you a question. How do you know about cars and medical stuff? I just thought you had your nose in a catalog all these years, on a record catalog.
Well, that leads to my question, Tom. Who writes this stuff?
I don't know. Hey, but you know that leads me to another thing. You know what we need to do? We're just about done with this show, and there's one last thing we forgot to do.
Uh-oh.
It was one of
What was
it seems
that?
like it's everyone's kind of favorite part of the show is when we do.
It's a love-hate thing, I think, with some people.
Yeah, it's good. It's in Spanish. It's called yolks, right?
Like in the huevos?
Like from the
Like in
huevos.
the huevos. So, Deke, yes, please give us that 1625. Here we go.
All right, Big Sandy, go ahead and kick it off.
Okay. Well, actually, there's a theme to my jokes today. It's all about apologies. I don't know why. I'm feeling a little bit apologetic this time of year. I don't know why. Just am a little bit. Hey, Paul.
Big Sandy, what's up, man?
How did the Pacific Tectonic Plate nervously apologize to the North American Tectonic Plate after the big earthquake?
I don't know, Big Sandy. How did one plague talk to the other plague during this time?
The tectonic
The
plate.
tectonic
Okay,
plate.
yeah. Well, after what seemed like minutes, but it was only a few seconds actually, after a little trembling, pulled himself together, looked at the ground, then looked at that other tectonic plate in the eye and said, "It's my fault."
There you go, folks.
We didn't say they're funny.
All right, all right. Well, I have a little bit of a theme myself for these first two jokes. Thanksgiving's coming up. We're all looking forward to eating. So, Big Sandy.
Yeah.
What do you call a fake noodle?
I don't know, Paul. What do you call a fake what?
Noodle.
What do you call a fake noodle? Okay.
All
Well,
right.
here's their funny. Yeah. Hopefully Theo is watching. Yeah. Are you there, Theo?
I hope
okay.
so.
Okay. Apologies, remember. How did Hank Snow apologize to producer Steve Scholes when he started crying in the middle of a recording session?
I don't know, Big Sandy. How did Hank Snow apologize to Steve Scholes when he started crying in the middle of a recording session?
He said, "Pardon me if I'm sentimental." That's all. Yeah!
Give it up for the band, guys.
Okay, hey, okay. Hold on. I got one more.
We got a few more.
No. I'll do another related one, and then you can go. Okay. Hey, Paul.
What's up, Big Sandy?
How did Brenda Lee apologize to producer Owen Bradley when she flubbed a line in the middle of recording her biggest hit?
How did Brenda Lee apologize for flubbing the line in her biggest hit?
She didn't. She's a very stubborn woman. Okay.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who got one of those. All right. All right. Well, Thanksgiving is coming up.
Sorry.
Big Sandy.
Hey, what?
I have a very serious question for you.
Okay.
Now, should you have your whole family for Thanksgiving dinner? Should you have your whole family for
Well, I was just
Thanksgiving
wondering
dinner?
about that. Funny you should ask me. And I don't know, Paul. Should I have my whole family to Thanksgiving dinner?
No. You should stick to like turkey and stuffing, mashed potatoes.
Ah!
Yeah, you don't.
All right. Oh, that's decidedly sick and twisted. There we go. There's our jokes for the night, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, folks. Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. I got a joke.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, sir.
Can I tell a joke? Do we have time?
Please.
How many rockabillys does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't know, Deke. How many rockabillys does it take to screw in a light bulb?
It only takes one, but it takes 400 rockabillys to say how much better the light bulbs were in the 1950s.
Hey, Deke. Hey, Deke.
Yeah, Big Sandy.
How did the merino wool sheep apologize to the Spanish shepherd?
I have no idea how the wolf sheep apologized to the Spanish shepherd.
He said, "Mi culpa," which roughly translate, "My bad."
Oh.
Let's have a little fun here on the West Coast Ramble Live.
That's right, folks. Let us hear it. Give it up for the whippersnappers, Deke Dickerson.
Okay,
Well.
friends, you know what? This takes us to the end of our show. We only have one last thing to do, and that is
Yes, sir.
we got a hey,
Once
Deke.
again, we are sponsored by Betty Page Rum,
Yeah.
Betty Page Wine, the High Roller Tiki Lounge.
Yeah.
We really appreciate them, folks.
Yeah, and also if you guys if you feel you got some feria, some cambio, you can send it in there.
Suddenly
to
he's Spanish.
Yeah, it's the only words I know. And then you can send it here to Venmo or the PayPal.
What's
and
the
help
awkward
out.
PayPal, Tom?
I got to read it. Hold on. It's taprd7@gmail.com.
There you go, folks.
There you go.
And once again, we thank Lexi over there
Sister
for
Lex.
the queen of the bake sale,
She's got good stuff, folks. It's really good.
and they're still there.
All right. So here we go. And let's see. So, Deke, I was wondering, That last song you did was kind of moody. I loved it.
Yeah.
Do you have a real burn burner for us or something?
We should definitely go out with a barn burner.
Oh, barn burner, yeah.
Or that. Yeah.
Bird
That's what I
burner.
meant. That's what I
And
meant.
this one features Bert and Xander, the whippersnappers, too. So let's do it. Rich girl rides in a big fine car. Poor girl does the same. My girl rides in a Model T Ford, but she gets there just the same. Coming round the mountain, charming Betsy, get her boys. Coming round the mountain, Coralie, poor thing. And if I never see her again, good God, remember me. Rich girl wears her expensive perfume. Poor girl does the same. My girl don't wear no perfume at all, but you can smell her just the same. Coming round the mountain, charming Betsy, get her boys. Coming round the mountain, Coralie, poor thing. And if I never see her again, Bert, remember me. Play it, Bert Avalos. Come on, everybody, make some noise for Bert. Rich girl sleeps in a fine feather bed. Poor girl does the same. My girl sleeps in our old outhouse, but she snoozes just the same. Coming round the mountain, charming Betsy, get her boys. Coming round the mountain, Coralie, poor thing. And if I never see her again, Xander, remember me. Xander Griffith, y'all. Rich girl likes them streamlined cars, bow ties and fancy clothes. My girl likes my bib overalls with the strings hanging down to her toes. Coming round the mountain, charming Betsy, get her boys. Coming round the mountain, Coralie, poor thing. And if I never see her again, good God, remember me. Thank you so much. Xander and Bert, y'all.
Give it up for Deke and the Whippersnappers. Folks, come on.
All right.
All right.
So you know what that means, Paul?
What does that mean, Tom?
It is the end of West Coast Ramble Live, our first episode. So what do you think about that? How'd it go?
How do you folks think it went, huh? Should we do this again?
How about around Christmas time?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, hey, I want to say, Josh, can you get a shot of the guy in the blue shirt to your right?
There
Everyone
he is.
smack a
Give it
hand
up
for Lloyd.
Dr.
Butt
Lloyd.
boy.
Dr. Lloyd.
Putting this place
right.
together. Yeah, thanks for letting us do it here at your place, Lloyd. Real great place.
Club
so thanks
L.
Now, before we get going, everyone's got to say real quickly what gigs you got coming up. Let's start with you, Paul.
Uh-oh. Now, like I said, we are sponsored by the High Roller Tiki Lounge. Tomorrow night, the Illegals and I will be at the High Roller Tiki Lounge in Solvang from 6 to 9 p.m., all right? So come on out to that. And Abby Girl and the Real Deal, we have a really special New Year's Eve show in Long Beach. That's all I know about it right now. But keep your eyes peeled to Abby Girl and the Real Deal. Check out that Facebook page. We had a show coming up. How about you, Mr. Big Sandy?
Well, we are gearing up collectively as a band, the Fly Rate Boys and myself, for a tour with the Reverend Horton Heat. Horton's Holiday Hayride, they call it. I've been out as a guest with Jim Heath and his musical cohorts before, but this is the first time the whole Fly Ride outfit will be along for the Holiday Hayride with him. That'll be along with Voodoo Glow Skulls. So that starts in a couple weeks and goes right up to Christmas. So there's a couple nights. The tour swings through town. A couple nights at Alex's Bar, the beginning of December. So check your local listings for that. Maybe we'll see some of you there. Those of you watching at home, if you're on the West Coast, come on out. Look on the BigSandy.net or on Reverend Horton Heat's page, although he still needs to update it.
There you go.
The tour has changed a little bit.
I want to ask really quick, Deke and the Whippersnappers, what shows do you have coming up?
We have some shows coming up. November 19th, we're at the Barclay in South Pasadena. December 12th, we're at Campus Jacks in Newport Beach.
All right.
January 21st, we're playing a new place down in San Diego. So, yeah, we're keeping busy.
Yeah.
Go check them out, guys. A really good band. You don't want to miss. Tom?
I'm going to work in Las Vegas for a month, I think. That's about it. Hey, but you know what, Deke, thank you very much for coming on over here. And I have one last request for you.
Thanks so much for having us. It's a blast to be here on the first live audience, West Coast Ramble.
Hey!
Let me hear you say yeah.
All right. Well, Deke, can you just play us out a little bit of celebration music as we go out, please?
Celebration music?
Yeah, this one's called We're Headed to Del Taco. Take it.
Thank you, folks.
Hey man, just whatever's in your in the pipe.
Onions, onions, you've been eating onions. Onions, onions, please stop eating them onions. Onions, onions. Onions, onions, you've been eating onions. Onions, onions, please stop eating them onions. Onions.
Are you rolling the credits, or are we just supposed to play a whole song?
I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna press the button.
One more time.
Onions, onions, you've been eating onions.